is in the jacuzzi, feeling warm down below. It is very lovely. I feel the water, it's pumping hot water all over my body. The good life to be warm and full. We got the turkey going, baby. We got the ham in the oven, baby. The stuffing is coming. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of food. What's up, Funky Sahota? Happy Thanksgiving. You could call me a bum. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I got a lot of food I'm gonna eat. I'm feeling happy. I got my pumpkin pie. I got my apple pie. My diet is going goodbye. Cannolis. Always a good time for cannolis. I didn't get cannolis. I got apple pie. I got pumpkin pie. I got a whole bunch of sweets. I don't work for Uber for the last time. I do not work for Uber. Jennifer, come here. Do I work for Uber? Happy Thanksgiving. Funky Sahota.
No,
do I work for Uber?
No, you do not work for Uber.
I am Uber for my wife.
Yes.
I'm her Uber driver.
Yes.
I'm her private dancer. Dancer for money. I do what she wants me to do. I'm her private dancer. Rants, rants. Tell them what the F is going on with GameStop. I want that shit to go over 80. What's going on with GameStop? Ask Rants. He's live. Ask Jen why she has a more. Oh, I'm not going to even say this. That's terrible, bro. It's terrible to make fun of the former First Lady. Have some respect. Hey, even if I'm a Republican, I still have respect. You got to have respect.
How do you go from me to the First Lady?
So listen, here's the bottom line. All you idiots, cough up $1 here. Super chat me, baby. Let me build my casino in Las Vegas. I am not offering an investment. Super chats are tips only. For entertainment purposes only. Happy Thanksgiving. Jimmy D. Jimmy D. 4477. Don't be cheap. All of you. Let's make some magic happen. Let's make something happen that has never happened before. Retail. Let's do it. Retail goes to Vegas, baby. You guys got to start thinking bigger, man. You guys got to start. Hey, I've been live with Morantz a few times. We've had debates on AMC, GameStop, everything. You know, for the most part, he's a nice guy. He once called me Michelle, though, because I didn't want to sell my AMC. So I had to flip out on him, you know. But other than that, he's a nice guy. Look, you guys got to stop this lying thing. Morantz didn't lie, okay? Look, none of us have a crystal ball, okay? Look, none of us know what the future is. I think if all of us knew what the future is, we would all play the Powerball, correct? Okay. So it's not that people are lying. It's people give what's called a hypothesis. It's their best educated guess. That's all we could do. Best educated guess. Angie, what's up, beautiful? WTF 198 just splooted washing you. Nice. 65 peeps in the live chat. Get some exposure. Listen, I'm sure he would have me on if I asked him. He's always had me on the live stream. Funky Sahota, people watch my live streams afterwards. They average 100 to 200 views a live stream. You don't understand that. It's about afterwards. See, you know what the funny thing that people don't understand? I'll make all of you laugh. It actually doesn't matter. Oh, had a little freaking water splash in my eye there. It doesn't matter how many people actually come to your live stream. You don't make money unless it's super chats. See, here's the thing. YouTube pays you on views and the time of your live stream. So how long it is. You follow me? So if you have like a live stream that's over an hour, and let's just say, you know, after the live stream ends, you get like 200, 300 views. That's how you make money. So in other words, it doesn't make a difference if there's 1 million people in the live stream. The only thing that matters is if they're giving super chats. Because other than that, it don't make a difference. You could have 10 million people in the live stream. You don't make money that way. Happy Thanksgiving, Angie. I'm in the bath right now. I'm cleaning my whole body. What are you talking about, WTF here? I got everything I need. I got my crest. When your breath is kicking like Bruce Lee, you need a little crest. I got my friggin' shaving cream here. Got a little shampoo here. Oh, I know they're gonna say this is the cheap shampoo. Cheap shampoo, Apefather. It is kind of cheap. I don't care. I like it. Who else does this on YouTube, huh? Nobody. Right in my eye. That's not good. Funky Sahoda is getting a little triple X here. Come on, man. Super chat. Apefather will do some funny shit right now. Super chats, baby. Let's do it. Super chat time for a fun time. Come on, I want to make this casino project happen already. You guys are holding me up because you're cheap. You're effing cheap, mother effers. All of you should come to this effing live stream, give me a friggin' super chat, and let me make history. Let me beat Ken Griffin. Let me beat Citadel. Let me beat the corruption. What is it gonna take? A friggin' $1 to $2 from all of you cheap friggin' Mama Lukes? Nothing happened at Chick-fil-A. Bro, you're getting X-rated here. X-rated is gonna get me kicked off of YouTube, Funky Sahoda. My schlong is too big for the friggin' crest. It's too hard to aim. It's too big. It takes up the whole bathtub here. Oh. You need thousands, more like millions, Jimmy. More like millions of super chats. And I need those same people to repeat it. Not just, you see how like Back to the Future comes to all the live streams and he like repeats it over and over again. So Jimmy, I have to correct you. It's not thousands. No, it's not trillions. Millions would do it. I'll tell you why. If you had 1 million people, listen to me, who gave like $2 or $3, just listen to the math, Jimmy. Listen to the math, my brother. Okay, so that's about 2 or 3 million, right? Now, if you did that 100 times, it'd start to add up 300 million. Now you got some money. You just got to do about 100 live streams, okay? But see, that's the thing is I need 1 million people in here. Instead, I got like 3 people in here. It sucks big rhinoceros ball sack. But you know what? You got to start somewhere. Jimmy doesn't understand. You got to start somewhere, Jimmy. I didn't check my inbox. I'll check it. I'll check it, WTF. Did you send me the link? I want to see it. Like, here's an example. Jimmy, WTF, Funky Sahoda, North Star 420, that's 4 people. Angie's 5. Let's see what else here. I think that might be it. Happy Thanksgiving again to everybody. But like 5 people. If you gave $2 each, that's $10. Listen to me, I know it's not a lot of money, but it's a start. Let's get this thing done. Oh man, I can't stand this shit no more. I want to be super successful and I want to take a lot of people with me. I want to take a lot of people with me down the road of success, man. I want us all to be living the high life, man. We should be all living the Trump life. That's what we should be living. We should be in like friggin' skyscrapers, penthouses, helicopters, corporate jets, yachts. What are we doing here? What are we all doing here? You're all worried about $1, $2. You're a bunch of idiots. Let's get this 3 V's for Victory project going. Las Vegas, baby. They're building now in Vegas. Hard Rock just bought the Mirage. And they're going to be building, on the site of the Mirage, they're building now a new Hard Rock. Hard Rock is kicking ass, man. They bought the Taj Mahal, and they turned that into the Hard Rock in Atlantic City. They paid pennies on the friggin' dollar. Trump built the Taj Mahal for over $1 billion, and Hard Rock bought that friggin' property and that land off Carl Icahn for $50 million. Pennies on the dollar. That's what I'm saying. You know what it is? When you have money, when you have cash, this is why I always tell all of you, cash is king. I have some money, but I don't have 50 million. I don't have 100, 200, 300 million, but I do have some money. Okay. But this is the thing. When you have money and times get tough, you can negotiate great, amazing deals. Like I heard they bought Bally's. It was during the coronavirus for 30 mil. I mean, you could get great deals. These are freaking casinos. In some cases, were built for $1 billion. The Taj Mahal was built for over $1 billion. Hard Rock picked that up for 50 mil. You know what that's called? A great effing deal. That's how all of us should be thinking. We lost 350 billion. We're a bunch of idiots, including me. I'm an idiot too. I'm not saying that all of you are idiots alone. We lost in the stock market $350 billion. And you friggin' psychos want to stay in the market. Look, DWAC is different. I don't care what any of you meeples say. DWAC is about Trump. It's about let's go Brandon. That's what DWAC is about. To me, DWAC is not. I understand you're going to say it's about the stock market, but to me, it's not. To me, it's not. It's about changing the administration, making America great again. Trump 2024, baby. You keep asking me what type of a casino will it be? What do you talk? What does that mean? What type of a casino? It's going to be a real estate, investment. Okay, it's going to be located in Las Vegas, and it's going to be a real estate development. I don't know, like what kind of a casino. What do you talk? I'm not going to get into the actual motif. I don't know what the motif is going to be yet. I'm not going to get into the motif. I might just do that on the manager. I might do it. It's a risk. Listen, I'm admitting to all of you, and I just want to go on the record and say DWAC is very similar. Investing in DWAC is very similar to playing roulette. Okay? Maybe even playing Russian roulette. It's very similar. There you go. Angie, I love you. I love you, Angie. I love you, baby. And if it's quite all right, I need Angie, baby, to warm the lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say. I love Angie. Little Frankie Valley in the house. My eyes adored you. You know Frankie Valley. No, I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you. Just like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see why I adored you. So close and yet so far. Oh. Sell your silver chain and buy 2 shares of DWAC. I have money, WTF. I only sold my gold because it went into gold. It's going to be a resort, Jimmy. Real estate development, real estate. There may be an online casino that accompanies it as well. And sports betting that accompanies it. But it's going to be a resort, real property casino. That's what now understand, I got to watch everything I say. This is what's called a future goal. You understand? There are things that I have to first accomplish before this dream becomes a reality. Because I got to watch everything I say. Because you're going to get these psychos who are going to say, are you buying the casino now? No, because I have to get the money. The fazuls, you understand? I got to get the fazuls. How do I get the fazuls? If all of you cheap mother effers would do what Angie just did, we would have this thing probably done within a few months. We got to get all of our AMC 8 brothers, all of our AMC sisters. We got to get them into this effing live stream somehow. And we got to get super chats. Look, this is for a purpose. This isn't like Matt the Weasel Cause, okay, who just kept that money. He kept 600,000, claims he gave 10,000 to friggin' St. Jude. I called up St. Jude. They never heard of Matt Cause, just so all of you understand. Okay, Matt Cause flipped out on me because I called up St. Jude and I actually asked him, have you ever heard of Matt Cause? Never heard of him. So that's all I got to say about that. I'm not begging you friggin' wannabe mother effing Russian. This guy's probably not even Russian, this guy, Vladimir Putin. Okay, the Russian president is going to track you down. He's going to go KGB on your friggin' ass. He's going to go KGB on you, you piece of shit. Okay, this guy. I'm not begging. I want to accomplish greatness. Do you understand? Greatness. Life is short. Don't you all understand something? Don't you all understand? Life is short. Okay, I'm already 46 years old. I got to do something now. That's it. I got no more time to waste. Okay, but it's the same thing with all of you. It's the same thing with all of you. You'll never do anything like this on your own. Let's be honest. Who could own a casino on their own? You can't do it. Okay, so that's why I created a new movement. I created a new movement because if we all come together, apes together strong. Remember what Caesar said in the movie Planet of the Apes? He took the single wood branch. He broke it very easy because one ape is weak. One ape is weak, but apes together strong. When he got the branches, 4 or 5 branches, he couldn't break it. He couldn't break it. Apes together strong. But the problem is you all want to be together in the wrong things. You want to be together in these friggin' fantasy, Peter Pan things, XRP. It's like, are you guys didn't you learn enough from AMC that you think that XRP is going to go to 20,000? You're all smoking hashish. Friggin' psychos. Lou rented Peter Luger for Thanksgiving. I don't know what it is with Lou, with all of you people, but Lou never even made one video, listen to me, where he showed what he was eating. Still, I've watched a lot of Lou videos, and I can tell you that I had never one time seen Lou film. I think one time he filmed that he got like a yogurt. Like he was eating a yogurt, or there was another time he was in front of a Chinese restaurant and he was about to walk in. Other than those 2 instances, I have never seen Lou film a video where he was eating a prime rib steak, a porterhouse steak. Never happened. But see, WTF, you want to know what's funny? Listen to me. Let's take one of your examples, the New York Yankees. There was a time where George Steinbrenner, he put together investors and he did it, okay? Listen to me, you don't understand something. Anything is possible. The problem is with you is that you think very small. There are people in this world who accomplish greatness. George Steinbrenner accomplished greatness, and he did purchase the New York Yankees. You're just, unfortunately, you're a weasel. You're a weasel who thinks very small. I have news for you. If we complete the V for Victory project, okay, the 3 Vs, excuse me, the 3 Vs for victory. If we complete the 3 Vs for Victory project, nothing is off limits. Seriously, nothing. Baseball teams, football teams. See, you know what that will be? That will be the start. That one project will be the start of many, many great things to come. Many great things to come. All you need is one big, gigantic project. That's all you need. And then it becomes like a domino. It becomes like a domino effect. So all of these things that WTF feels are like unrealistic, they all become realistic. Listen, they all become realistic. Look at what happened with Trump, right? Trump started off the real estate career. Now, okay, he had his father. He had a big advantage. He had Fred Trump with his money and credit and prestige and everything. But the thing is that from him building Trump Tower, from him building the Commodore Hotel into the Grand Hyatt, you understand? From him building, obviously, the first casinos, he did Trump Plaza, and then he had, the castle, the Trump Castle. He was able to buy a football team. Unfortunately, I don't know why he picked the USFL. Trump should have went right for the NFL. But, he went for the USFL. Remember, he had Herschel Walker? It was the New Jersey Generals, right? Trump bought a football team. I'm just trying to make a point that one thing leads to a lot of other things. You got me? See, this is what WTF doesn't understand. This one V for Victory casino could lead to a lot of things. You're buying Israel? Crazy, this guy. You shouldn't talk about Israel. Don't talk about world affairs that are very serious, WTF. Have a heart. Come on. It's all right to joke around, but you don't have to bring Israel into this. Come on now. I know you're trying to be funny, but there are a lot of people that died, and you got to respect certain things in this world. I don't want to talk about it. I just don't like discussing things that, you know, where children are dying and stuff like that. It's just it's too heartbreaking. I don't want to talk about it. Let's just leave it as I believe Donald J. Trump becoming the president is going to solve a lot of those problems. I think the current administration is a mess. Look, again, this is just subject to my opinion. I feel that the world will be a safer place, as well as our great country, with Donald J. Trump as number 47, baby. Let's leave it at that. That's my opinion. And then that goes back into DWAC. If Donald J. Trump wins the presidency, number 47, I think we'll see DWAC at over $500 a share. Listen, who remembers DWAC that it went to almost $200 a share? Do you understand that it did that on sizzle? It did that on sizzle. This was just because they heard that Donald J. Trump was getting involved, okay, with DWAC, and it was going to be a potential merger with Truth Social and DWAC. Just the sizzle made DWAC go to almost $200 a share. So what do you think is going to happen with the actual stake? What do you think is going to happen if Trump wins the presidency? They're going to complete the merger. Things going to go to over 500 a share. It might even go higher. It might even go higher than that. I'm thinking about going big with that shit. I'm not kidding you. But again, I'm not a financial planner, so don't listen to me. But it's not a pump and dump on the manager if Trump wins, okay? Listen to me. So are you trying to convince me, hold on a second, on the manager, I want to ask you a question. Are you trying to convince me if Donald J. Trump wins? We're assuming, okay? If Donald J. Trump wins the presidency, are you telling me there will not be a merger between DWAC and Truth Social? Is that what you're telling me? I just want to get his opinion on that. I just want to get your opinion on that, okay? Let me know. Let me know if he becomes the president, if you feel that DWAC will not complete the merger with Truth Social. If he wins. So in other words, if he wins, you agree that DWAC will complete the merger, right? Do you agree to that? See, this is what I'm saying on my videos. What's up, Manuel? I'm not saying to you by no means that DWAC is not a tremendous risk. It is a tremendous risk. It's like playing roulette. I'm saying that. I'm saying if Trump loses, DWAC will be worth shit. Okay? And all of your money will be gone. Poof, like the friggin' magic dragon. Okay, that's what I'm saying. But if Trump wins, DWAC could be friggin' huge. $500, $600, $700 a share. Huge, but big, gigantic money. But it's a big risk. It's a big risk. Look, I would never put the whole kitchen into it. I would never, look, it all depends on look, if I had 20 million, I put 5 million in it. I put maybe 5 mil. Look, I would never bet the whole farm. You know what I mean? I would never bet the whole farm. But that's why Apefather is considering going big on DWAC. DWAC could be my way into the casino biz. If I put enough money somehow, right? If I put my house is not worth 301. Listen to me. I bought okay. If you look at the stats of my house, let's talk about it, WTF, okay? It was originally bought, okay, for $380,000. Okay, 380. Years later, okay, in 2018, I think they bought it originally, the original owners bought it in 2007. I bought the house in 2018 for like 330. I bought the house. I walked immediately into $50,000 in equity. I immediately walked into $50,000 in equity. And now my house, I've already spoke to realtors. My house is worth $570,000 to potentially over $600,000. Right now, that's how much it's worth. I don't know where you're getting your numbers from. My house is worth $570,000 to over $600,000. It does not say $300,000. Are you crazy, WTF? WTF, go to my house right now on Zillow. It's like 570, 577. No, the county tax assessment is nothing. That's not what a buyer will pay for it. That's not what a comparable listing is. You got to look at what houses have sold for that are comparable. If you look at houses that are comparable to my house, they're selling for 570 to upwards of over 600,000. Look, I'm not going to argue with you. I know what my house is worth. Mr. Fox, I made so much money on DWAC. Well, you're trading it. You're trading it. I'm looking to actually hold it until and accumulate. My whole thing is accumulate and hold it until November of 2024 and hope to God that Donald Trump wins. Because I think if Donald Trump wins, that thing could be a monster. WTF, if you take the equity in my house, if you take my cash, if you take my gold, I have you bought like 100 times, all right? So go smoke your cigar. Go smoke your friggin' $5 cigar. You want to be Suge Knight, mother effer. So where do I find your community page? Do I do a search for WTF 198? How do I find you? Because I tried to find you on YouTube. I can't find you. I can't find you, bro. So is there any way you can send me a link to your friggin' your community page? Maybe email it to me. I'll check my inbox. I know I can't afford to live in anyone's zip code. I know Vladimir Putin is rich. Everybody's a multi-millionaire. I know what it means. I'm just not going to talk about it on the manager. Look, stop testing me, please. Oh. On the manager, I used to love you until you became the biggest. I think you became the biggest ball breaker in the world, man. It's like the guy's trying to make me look like an idiot all the time. I'm not going to do it. Look, I'm here to talk about one thing and one thing only. I want to beat corruption. That's what you want to test me on something on the manager. Here's what you test me on. Test me on, can I make a difference for the better, for me and for all of us? Can I make a difference in the fight against corruption? I'm going to have to end this live stream soon because my phone's about to die. It's about 5% left, so I got maybe 5 more minutes here. I do know what determines a net worth. I'm not answering it, all right? This is not a test of Apefather's intelligence. This is supposed to be a creation of a new movement. This is supposed to be angry retail investors who feel like they got tricked, scammed, had in the stock market, in the cryptocurrency industry, are looking for something different on their manager. This is what these live streams are for. We're supposed to all come together. This isn't an IQ test. This is not a forum to make fun of people, but even though they do it, this is supposed to be a different forum. It's supposed to be to establish a new movement. That's what I'm trying to do. Establish a new movement. Mr. Fox, hold on. Keep asking me questions that I know the answers to, and I'm not going to answer. Yeah, charlatan. That's what WTF is. How are you going to get that many people to agree with your idea? It's called perseverance, Jimmy. Perseverance. What's the capital of New York? I'm going to answer one question, and that's it, Albany. Don't ask me anymore. Sick bastards. Don't ask me no more. Oh, that's the last one. I'm not answering nothing else. I want to live in Las Vegas, Vladimir, one day. That's my goal. I want to live in Nevada, baby. I'm not answering any questions. I know the answers to all of them. I'm just not answering it. I gave you one. I gave you one because I felt like it. That's it. I went on beautiful vacations with my kids. You didn't see the videos where I went to Disney twice. I took my children. I got my daughter done the beautiful princess package. She met all the princesses, Cinderella, Snow White, all of them. Okay, they dressed her up. They did her hair. We stayed at Disney, and I had I had this beautiful in the Marriott. It was like a house. I literally had everything you could think of. I'd say 2 separate rooms for me and for my family. We had 4 beds. I had a big jacuzzi bathtub. We had 2 showers. We had 2 kitchens. I lived like a king. I spent $20,000 when I went to Disney, you sick mother effers. I did everything. I went to every theme park. Treasure Island. What's that thing called? Not Treasure Island. Islands of Adventure. Excuse me. Islands of Adventure. Bro, to my family. I've been to so many Caribbean vacations. Forget about. I used to live in the Virgin Islands. Okay, you have no idea how many times I took my wife to the Virgin Islands. We lived there. I was like a freaking statue in the Virgin Islands. I was always there. Will you answer this question? What question? What question, Mr. Fox? What question? Don't listen to the haters. I see you, boo. No, I don't listen to no haters. I just listen. I enjoy fighting with them. They think they don't realize I enjoy to fight. I love to fight and I love to win. Listen to me. I'm going to be a billionaire soon. So all of you, you should be nice to me. I'm going to be a billionaire. Okay. I'm talking about I'm gonna buy islands. You know, like how Mr. Beast buys islands? I am going to buy islands. Forget about going to the islands on vacation. Okay. I didn't forget about Ape Island, by the way. I still think to this day that Ape Island is a great freaking idea. But let's complete the three V's for victory first. That's my focus. I gotta put Ape Island on hold. Ape Island is officially on hold. Okay? We gotta focus on the three V's to victory. Gotta get into Las Vegas, baby. It's all about Las Vegas. What you want to do? Want to be brawlers, shot callers, brawlers. What is an island? Other manager, you really became a ball breaker. I used to like you at one point, but you became a friggin' pest. You know what we do with pests, right? We exterminate them. Is that a threat? Entertainment purposes only. I need mental help. Oh, right up the nose. Does this look like a person who needs mental help to you? Don't I look perfectly sane? I'm buying American Airlines and building an airport behind Richie's house. You know what you don't understand, WTF? And one day me and you are gonna have a drink together. It's gonna happen. And when I'm worth a billion plus, okay, I'm gonna explain to you how I did it. You're gonna be, I swear to you, you're gonna be drunk that night. I'm gonna have you so plastered, you're gonna be so depressed with your life that I'm gonna have you drink. You're gonna be drinking 3 bottles of Jameson. You're gonna be drinking a bottle of 151. Oh, forget about it. You're gonna be friggin' plastered because you think so small, like the size of your balls. This is why you have schlong problems, bro. Your balls are too small. I can't even produce sperm anymore. That's how small they are. You think so small. Jeez. See, he's making jokes. He's saying all these things as sarcasm. But what he doesn't understand is I'm actually going to accomplish this. He doesn't understand that. I am a real Italian, 100%. Vladimir, I'm worth 2 million right now. You're right. I'm not worth 1 million. My net worth right now is $2 million. I'm worth 2 million. Look, two. You know, like the V for victory? Two. You know how John Travolta says, I'll take two at Lenny's Pizza? 2 slices, that's what I'm worth. Each slice is $1 million. I'm worth $2 million. Vladimir, just my house alone has over 300,000 in equity. That's just my house. That's not mentioning gold. That's not mentioning cash. That's not mentioning bonds. That you have no idea what we even did with other money. Okay, I'm not going to go there. But trust me, I'm worth more than $500,000. I am deducting 60% of my student loans have been paid off. Okay, 60% of my student loans. It used to be I owed like 40,000, right? I basically owe maybe I owe like $16,000 on my student loans. Okay, the majority, 60% of my student loans have been paid off. I have about a very small mortgage. It's just a little tinge over 200,000. That's what I owe on my mortgage. A little tinge over 200K. That's peanuts. That's nothing. I should have took my AMC money and paid off my freaking house. Friggin' stu not I am. Stu not. I should have paid off my damn house. I had the dream. I had the Bon Jovi wealth dream. I had the Bon Jovi wealth dream. I thought I could put 200K, 250 at AMC, turn that shit into 300 million. That's what I thought. Didn't work out that way though. There's no reason for me to pay my student loan. As long as I pay a very small monthly payment, my credit gets better, everything is fine. 60% has been paid off. What are my projected sales? I'm not getting into that if you're asking me about the casino. There's no way to know that. Look, these are impossible questions to answer until the place is developed. You have to develop it first. I'm not going to do that because there's certain money that I save for my family. And look, this is the way I see it on the manager. Listen to me. I have a guaranteed income every month that pays all my living expenses and that pays my mortgage every month, guaranteed. You understand? I am not going to take money that is reserved for my children. There is money reserved for my kids. And gold to me is for emergencies. Listen to me. You know why I like having gold? Let me give you all an example. When the coronavirus hit, okay, and they shut down all the businesses, they shut down the casinos, they shut down everything. Okay, let me tell you something. That gold, okay, that gold came in handy for me. Now I didn't have to sell it, but I got scared because everything was like, I don't know, I thought the world was gonna end back then, to be honest with you. I only sold a small percentage. I sold like $50,000. But let me tell you something, that money, we were like kings and queens during the coronavirus. Ask my wife. We were like we were like royalty. I saw people on food lines. They were waiting to get food. I was ordering like $500 worth of food for Brutos. I was getting every cold cuts, chicken parmesan, eggplant parmesan, meatball parmesan. So the gold to me is for emergencies. I'm not gonna put gold in a position where, like, here's the thing. If I would sell my gold and pay off my mortgage, I'm not ever going to sell my house. This is what other manager doesn't understand. Listen to me. So that money now is gone forever. As soon as I take that money, listen to me. As soon as I take that money and I pay off my mortgage, it's gone forever because I'm never selling my house. Ultimately, my house is going to go in trust for my children, right? So why would I do something like that? I would take away $250,000, pay off my house. That money will be gone forever. I'll never be able to touch it. Whereas I have it for emergencies. Okay, so no, on the manager, that's not good advice. Why did you sell gold? Because I put cosmetic, listen, there's two types of gold that this friggin' Mama Luke. I know you were a smart guy. You're acting like a student. There's cosmetic gold and there's what's called gold bullion, okay? I did not want my money in cosmetic gold anymore, okay? Is that okay with you? Do I have the right to do that? Do I have the right to switch gold over? I'm broke. You've been saying I'm broke. You guys have been saying I'm broke for the past 3 years. For the past 3 years, you've been saying I'm broke. I'm always broke, yet somehow I'm eating a $500 dinner for Thanksgiving. Do broke people spend $500 on Thanksgiving dinner? I mean, I spent $500 on Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm broke though. I'm broke. Look, other manager, I know you're trying to get me in what's called a gotcha. I know he's going to try to get me in a gotcha. Let me just sum it up for you. I only sold gold because it was an emergency situation. I did not know what was going to happen to the world. You know, at the time, gold dealers, local gold, like there's a place called Waretown Gold. It's a local store. This guy, Mike, he's a great guy. Okay, he's the owner. He actually was telling me he was unable to sell gold during the coronavirus. I was going to him directly because he gives me a great price. Okay, but I wound up going to the Diamond District, which I got an even better price. But he was telling me he did not want to buy gold. For the first time, Mike, who's my good friend, I'm not gonna say his last name. It's like an Italian food, that's all I'll give you a hint. But he was telling me, Rich, I don't want to buy gold. I panicked. You want to know what happened? The stock market collapsed. You know, the gold market was even doing bad. It shot back up, but it was doing bad. I panicked. I didn't know what was going to happen. Cuomo said He was closing the Diamond District. He said everything was closing. So I felt like, look, let me just unload 50K just to have it on me. Is that okay with you on the manager? No, I still have income, but it was an emergency. I didn't know. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I didn't know at that time. I'm trying to answer your question, but you won't freaking listen. I thought the world was coming to an end. Do you understand Armageddon? I mean, I've never seen anything like the coronavirus in my life. You have to understand, I've never in my lifetime witnessed anything like the coronavirus. I literally thought millions of people were dying. Everything was closing. My good friends who own local businesses, they were losing their houses. They were losing businesses. The stock market tanked. Gold market tanked. So I panicked and I did not know if gold was going to friggin' plummet. Okay, so it wasn't a question that I needed the money because I had an income. It was a question of I was scared shitless. I was scared shitless, you sick mother effer. This guy's a psychopath. You're just not listening. You're not, you know what it is? I feel like you got cotton balls in your freaking ears on the manager. I thought the world was coming to an end back then. This guy, I can't. I'm not gonna argue with this guy. I'm not gonna argue with this guy. It has nothing to do with I had $15,000 a month. I thought the whole world was gonna end. Why am I gonna sit on an asset? I'm gonna sit on an asset that can be virtually worthless. That's what I was thinking back then. Okay, the guy Mike, who always bought gold for me, the owner of Town Coins, told me I no longer want to buy gold. All of my friends were losing their houses. They were losing their businesses. There were people on food lines. Okay, gold was plummeting. The stock market plummeted. Everything was bad. So I didn't want to sit on a useless asset. I decided to liquidate it. Okay, jeez, it was a mistake because gold shot right back up. It was a mistake what I did. They were limiting how much food you could purchase. It was bad times, man. It was bad times. It wasn't because of the news. You want to know why I panicked? It was too many things at once. You follow me? Look, we could all deal with one thing going wrong, but when there's several things going wrong at once, okay? Like people were dying that I knew. My wife went to school, like I'll give you an example, okay? She went to school with this guy, and he was like our age. He was young. He was like 45 years old. He had, I guess maybe he had some sort of a medical condition. I'm not sure what happened to him. He got the coronavirus. 45-year-old guy died. So you have to try to understand. It was a combination of people dying. It was a combination of local businesses were shutting down. People were losing their houses. The stock market plummeted. The gold market plummeted. Everything was bad. Yeah, I got a little freaking scared. I never saw anything like that before in my life. I never saw anything like that. Anyway, let's drop it. Salud, Wolf of Brooklyn X. How you doing, brother? Look, I don't think what I did was so bad because ultimately I had a lot of money on me. I was cash rich. I was cash rich during the coronavirus. So I was very happy about that. Vladimir, what part of $500 on Thanksgiving dinner do you not understand? He's only looking at the Burger King I ate today. He's looking at the $45 I spent on Burger King. What part of the $500? You're gonna see my dinner tomorrow. Okay, I'll go into film videos. You're gonna see my dinner. You're gonna faint. You're gonna be watering out of your mouth. Okay, because you're gonna be starving. This guy Vladimir Pussy weighs 135 pounds. The food that he's gonna see me consume tomorrow, the guy's gonna go into a cardiac arrest. He's gonna faint. Again, I don't wish you nothing bad. I wish you the best health. God bless. All right. Look, on the manager, looking back, I regret what I did when I sold that gold. Okay, because I sold it too cheap. I sold it cheap, man. I'll tell you the truth. I think I sold the gold at like a little under 1,500 an ounce. I mean, it was stupid. Okay, but I panicked because I never saw anything like that before. I think now, if I ever saw anything like that again, I would handle it much better. Okay, I would handle it much better. But it was, yeah, I admit to you, it was a stupid decision. I panicked. Okay, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? We all make mistakes. Are you effing perfect on the manager? Are you perfect? This guy probably made so many mistakes in his life you don't even want to know. Other manager, tell me the truth. Have you ever made a mistake in your life? Or are you Jesus? Are you perfect? Vladimir Pussett, listen, once again, I will say this to you. Before my wife had cancer, listen to me. I'm going to say this again. And I'll tell you what, I'll be willing to make a bet with you, okay? Because I know that you're very passionate about this vacation thing. Before my wife had cancer, listen to me. I took my family on several vacations. If you add up the money I spent on all the vacations, about $100,000. I took my family to Disney 2 times, spent tremendous money. Tremendous money. I took my family to Rhode Island, spent tremendous money. I took my family to Hershey, spent tremendous money. Before, okay, we had kids, I used to take my wife, I don't even know how many times, countless times to the Virgin Islands. We were at the Virgin Islands so much that literally people like knew us. Like it's like we could have lived there. Okay, how many times have we been to the Virgin Islands? My wife has cancer. You don't understand it. Go F yourself. Go F yourself. I can't travel right now. Okay. As far as the kids are concerned, I'll tell you what though. You consider this. Okay. How about this one as an option? I'm planning, okay, to potentially take my children to Europe very soon. Okay. And I may have to leave the wife home, but I'm planning on doing it. And then when I do it, I'll make that video just for you, you piece of garbage. I want my kids to see Italy. I saw Italy when I was a kid. I went to the Vatican. I was in Rome. I visited Florence. I would love my children to see Italy, and it's something I'm planning on doing. Just take the kids to the Bahamas. A lot of sharks out there in the Bahamas. Beautiful water, but those sharks are vicious. You remember that kid? He was 18 years old. That poor kid. He jumped off the party boat. High school kid. He was celebrating graduating high school, jumped off the party boat. Sharks ate him alive. Terrible. God bless. My father is Sicilian. Palermo. My family is from Palermo, Sicily. I'm not even saying that. It's the truth. I had a lot of people like that's the Godfather. No, my father's side is from Palermo, Sicily. My mother, Sorrento. Napolitan. My mother is Napolitan. So I'm half Napolitan, Naples, and half Sicilian. Vladimir, I have a timeshare right now that's worth almost $100,000. I own a timeshare. Okay. You want to have a bet with me if I own a timeshare? I own a timeshare I can use all around the world. I own it currently right now. Okay. You got to stop making statements. You talk a lot of shit, bro. I own a freaking timeshare. I can travel all around the world. We held off on it because of my wife's condition. But listen, knock on wood, she's doing well. Hopefully she just keeps doing well. And hopefully down the line, she will be able to travel. I'm an Italian American. Bro, you know that Rhode Island is so beautiful. It's the smallest state. It's got the most beautiful oceans. Okay. It is so beautiful in the summertime. Rhode Island, I think, honestly, is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. You're an idiot, extra creamy. It's one of the most beautiful beaches I've ever seen is on Rhode Island. No, the project will not be a timeshare, Jimmy. That's what I said on the manager. I said, I am Italian American. My parents are Italian American. My grandmother was born in Italy. My grandmother was the real deal. Okay. My father and my mother are Italian Americans. They were born in America. I was born in America. Italian Americans. I'm glad I can make you laugh, extra creamy. Anyway, my phone's about to die. I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams. Look, this is just American. I'm an Italian American. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams. I enjoy fighting with all of you. It's entertainment just for me. You know why I say it's just for me? Because all of you think it's for you. You don't realize that I enjoy doing this. I love fighting with you. I get a big kick out of it. So I will be back, but my phone's about to die. V for victory, baby. The 3 V's for victory. It's going to happen. You all watch. I can't wait. The first person I'm going to break balls is WTF 198. I cannot wait to break that Mama Luke's balls when it happens. And you know I'm going to tell him after I complete the first acquisition in Las Vegas, right? I'm going to tell WTF I actually am going to buy a baseball TV. He's going to be like, his sarcasm will be my reality. Anyway, everything I said on this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It is all entertainment purposes only. God bless. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, even the haters. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless your families. God bless you and your families.